because I was not expecting Kapil to call me up at that time, because I was the junior most in the team. And we had very senior guys actually playing in that game, which I thought will definitely come and bowl the last over with their experience. But Kapil had lot of confidence on me, and he called me for the last over and just told me, try your best. It's 11 runs of the last over, and the way Javed Miandad was hitting, because if we see the statistics, in last 10 overs, I think so Pakistan got me about 110 runs.
That's found a gap, and that's going to be 4 runs. So far. That's a big hit, and well picked up by Maninder Singh.
That's a 6. A glorious 6. I can tell you from the moment that ball hit the bat, it's going to be a 6.
Was absolutely sensational, because from I think the game started at 9 and finished at 5. From 9:05 till 5 to 5, India was winning, and we were down and out. I mean, 260 odd in 1986 was a lot to ask from the batsman, because generally 230, 240 was the score that was being scored in the one-days, and certainly India had got off to that good total. And then we were losing wickets. I remember I got out early, a few of the other batsmen, so it was Javed versus India basically, and he was taking his time, was getting the singles here and there, and would be lucky finding the gap and finding a boundary. But it was sort of such a quality innings that had a lot of method, and when he actually won the game for Pakistan, it was truly and still maybe probably one of the all-time great one-day knocks ever.
And that could be 4 runs. Yes, it is. A classic shot by Miandad. And this is what Miandad can do. Why he is ranked as the finest player, one of the finest players in the game today. Suddenly, with a blaze of hitting, he's brought everyone to his feet. And that's up in the air, and it's going to be a 6. It is. Over Kapil Dev at long on into the crowd.
I did believe that we would have won the match, but I think you won't believe Javed Miandad when he was batting. They were losing wickets at regular intervals, and we thought, okay, we still won the match quite easily. But very surprisingly, Javed had a lot of confidence in himself. He kept on begging the guys in the other end. He said, just please guys, one of you guys just stay with me, I'll win the match, I'll win the match. And that is a kind of tremendous confidence Javed had in himself, and it's quite surprising, because we all thought he must be talking to his hat, because we were getting wickets at regular intervals, and the run rate was going up, the asking rate was going 5, at one point it went up to 6, 7 also it went up, and getting an asking rate of 6, 7 runs and over even today is considered a big asking rate. But somehow Javed had a lot of confidence in himself, and I still remember, I don't know the statistics exactly, when the last 10 overs started, they almost had to score more than 70, 75 runs to win, with hardly 3 or 4 wickets in hand. And even then I thought we would win the match, and I guess that day it was Javed's day, and we could not stop him at all.
The last over coming up, and Pakistan required 13 to win. 235%. What an innings this is. And they're coming back for the second. It's going to be a run out. Wasim Akram is run out. .236 for 8, 5 deliveries and 10 runs.
There you are, Javed Miandad going for a big swing. Obviously looking for a 4 or a 6. Unfortunately went straight to Kapil Dev, fielding did go down, picked up, down, and Javed went for second, just in order to get his strike. Although he knew the risk is there for Akram to get run out, but he was prepared to take that risk.
4 runs. 4 deliveries left. Brilliantly fielded. What a brilliant bit of fielding, and that bit of fielding could have saved the match for India. Welcome man facing. Bowled in. Cross-batted shot. And that is a single. A run out missed. 242. The last ball coming up.
I think so. Mohammad Azharuddin had a full opportunity that day, and I really cursed him when I went back to the hotel on the 5th ball when both the players were standing on the middle. He has to just throw the ball in my hands, and that was the end of the story for Pakistan.
A run out missed.
But Pakistan had to win that game in that exciting manner. That was the reason. A fielder like Mohammad Azharuddin missing a direct hit only from 5 yards. He has to just underarm, put it in my hands, and thank you very much.
I think somebody was missed. I think Tawseef was missed because Javed wanted to get to the striking end. So I think he missed a pretty sitter kind of a decision that could have won India the game, because it was just about 5 or 6 meters away from the stumps. He had to just aim it to get rid of Tawseef.
I feel for the boy. Imagine if I'm bowling at the last over and if this could happen to me, and what would happen to me in Pakistan. The people must have gone after me. But I can imagine Chetan Sharma, great bowler. He did very well for India. He just had one bad game, one bad ball.
Roger, when he stopped that ball, the previous delivery at short fine leg, which everybody thought was going to go for a 4, he dived and stopped it. We thought it was our day, we were going to make it. Though Pakistan were getting closer, and then we missed a run out when Azharuddin missed a direct hit. So I thought that, we are there and around, we are going to win this game. But when Javed Miandad hit Chetan for 6 of the last ball, it was very disappointing because, you don't like to lose to Pakistan really because of the traditional rivalry, and everybody in the country is expecting you to win against them. And we had almost won the game. It was Javed Miandad single-handedly took it away from us. It was very painful, but then it's part of the game. Two teams are playing. Whichever plays better wins on the day.
I shouldn't have, because he was expecting a block hole delivery and he was ready for it. Instead of it was a block hole delivery, it was a full toss, a low full toss, where actually nowadays the bowlers are bowling those balls and successfully going through with it. But that was my bad luck. He really connected, because you have a player like Javed Miandad in front of you, one of the best cricketers the world has ever produced. And that's why he's been called the best, because he sensed me before I would have bowled that ball. He knew it's something, it's a Yorker length ball, and he was standing open chest in. I could see him, he's standing open chest in. I stopped in between, went back again, thought I should bowl a short delivery, changed my mind. At the last stride, I changed my mind. I think so. Everything went wrong there because I changed my mind on the last stride. And that was too less a time for any bowler to change your mind in that time. Because I was so scared, because I never wanted to lose this match for my country.
The two players having a word with each other, and the crowd waiting patiently and anxiously for the last delivery of the match. The man of the moment, the man of the match, the man who could bring victory to Pakistan, and the man who stands between India and victory. The last ball coming up, 4 runs required. And it's a 6! and Pakistan have won. Unbelievable victory by Pakistan, and Javed Miandad, the hero of the moment. This is unbelievable. Just look at the crowd there. Miandad the great, they chant. Miandad the great. And this crowd here has simply erupted.
It was electrifying in Sharjah. Everybody was abusing me that day. I still remember that.
I think as a bowler, I can imagine what he was trying. He was trying to bowl a yorker or a low full toss, and that's what exactly he did. But like I said earlier on, Javed Miandad is sort of batsman who ball when the slog overs, he always looks at the one side, and that is mid wicket. That's his strong, clever, his positive point. And unfortunately for Chetan Sharma, unfortunately for Pakistan, that ball pitched towards Miandad, where he wanted to play it. So you can't blame a bowler. He tried his best. That's the only ball he could bowl, and he did bowl. But Javed Miandad played a great shot on that ball. So credit goes to the batsman, and bowler tried it best. As a bowler, I can imagine what he was thinking at the time. And I feel for Chetan. I hope people forgive or forget whatever he did. He didn't do intentionally. It was just happened. It was part of the game. That's the strategy. He tried. It didn't work out.
And I faced a lot of problems when I came back to India. If you are going for a boarding card on any airlines, if you have 2 kilos excess baggage, you have to pay for that. Where Indian cricketers do really enjoy the hospitality of all the airlines, you know, because we carry such a heavy stuff, bound to be overweight. Nothing was spared, and nobody was like excusing me for a small mistake also. Till I really went to England and proved myself. And I really went through you can say one of the worst times a cricketer can ever go through. Those 2.5 months before we would have toured to England, this 2.5 months was really bad. I never used to go out. I never used to move out. I just used to go from my house to the ground, practice, come back. That's it. That's how I used to do it. And then England brought me back in the scene. And people, you know, tend to forget things, you know, slowly the time goes. They tend to, you know, lose the memory of the last ball, then they start talking about the next series. Like so on, I played for another 4-5 years. And that was nice actually.
You can't go for the last ball. What about the before when we were 4 down for something run and chasing 260? So you have to blame to everybody. Okay, how we went on that stage. We shouldn't have gone that stage. So you can't blame, because cricket, every bowler or cricketer, whoever batting or bowling, they always try their best. I mean, this is happened sometime somebody's days and sometimes somebody's days, and it goes like that. But if they are blaming only Chetan Sharma, I don't think it's a fair comment or fair things to criticize cricketers.